Laney Strange. I'm a computer science professor at Northeastern University. And I'm introducing my mentee, Ava Ferrantino, and she did this amazing project that is a password generator. She was inspired by her aunt who she was trying to help out because her aunt made the same password for everything. I think we all know people who sort of do that. It's kind of easier. And she was inspired to help her out. And I have to tell you, I knew this was going to be a fun summer. The very first time I met Ava, because I asked her what she had done. Sorry, my dog. I asked her what she had done before for coding, and she showed me a website that she had built that was all about Gloria Steinem. Gloria Steinem, the legend, the queen. And I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be so cool. And Ava did this fantastic job that she's going to tell you about. And this is a short session, right? This summer session. It's only 10 weeks. There's not a ton of time to really make a lot of progress, but she made a lot of progress. She worked really hard and she had a lot going on. Here is a partial list. She was working at an ice cream shop. She was prepping her college applications. She was studying for the SATs, and she was taking her driver's test. She passed and still worked on and did this amazing job. So let me hand it over to Ava. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. My name's Ava Ferrantino. I'm a rising senior at the Marymount School of New York, and I live in New York City. So my mentor is Laney Strange. She lives in Boston, Massachusetts. She works as a computer science professor at Northeastern University. Her hobbies include running and coding, and she has just adopted a dog named Grizz. And before I start, I want to thank Laney for her commitment to the mentorship, and I had a really amazing time working with her this summer. So my project is a password generator. It is an app that generates new and secure passwords for every account that you have, such as Gmail, Instagram, and everything like that. So the passwords must fit into a specific criteria. Each password must be 8 to 10 characters in length, have a number, a special character, and an uppercase letter, and lowercase letters are the default. So I selected this project because my aunt said that she has the same unsecure password for every account, and she told me to code an app. And I also selected this project because I've used Xcode before and Swift, and I created like a game with that, but I wanted to do something that could help other people. So the topics and technologies that I learned how to better use Xcode and the language Swift. I researched app security, combinatorics, debugging, randomly generating strings with the for loop, and so much more. So I got pretty far. I finished the app, but there's a lot more that I want to do with it. Mainly, I want to make the app nicer looking because it's currently in the default format. I'm going to research UI design in Swift so I can change it and make it look nicer. So this photo shows the storyboard, which you can see the button that's called Generate String, which I connected into the code. And when you click that button, it generates the random password. And then this is just a piece of the code. You can see at the top, it shows the button function, and when the button is tapped, it will run all of this code. So you can see I created a function, and I created all these constants. So the first 4 just state what is going to be a part of the password. So like the lowercase letters, the uppercase, the numbers, and the special characters. And then the next 4 just generate the specific length of each. And then R, I created a random constant that will generate the specific length of the password, which would be between 8 and 10 characters. And then all of the vars at the bottom, sometimes the app, I had to create those because sometimes the app, the passwords didn't have each part of the criteria. So that would set it to false. And then I set it to true further into the code, and then it would fix all of those problems. So my magical experience. So I had an amazing experience this summer. I didn't have much to do until I found out about this program through other girls at my school. And I really wanted to do something that I enjoy, which is coding. Something else I really enjoyed was working with a mentor who has a lot of knowledge and experience in the field of computer science. And something else I really enjoyed was seeing the finished product, which was very rewarding. I learned that you can use coding to help others, which is what the app is doing, specifically helping my aunt because she's the one who asked me to code the app. I also learned how much time is required to design, create, and debug an app. Specifically, there was this one instance I had when it wouldn't run because there was some problem with the button, and then I had to do a bunch of research and update Xcode and update my entire computer to like a whole new software, which took a long time. So that was kind of difficult, but it worked in the end. Yeah, and then again, I had to do a lot of debugging and research. And then here's a demo. So you can see that I just generated a bunch of passwords here, and you can see that all of them fit into the criteria. So that's a number, a special character, an uppercase, and then the lowercase is the default. And also it's just, you can see it's kind of basic looking right now, which is what I want to fix in the future. Thank you for listening, and thank you Magic and Laney for this amazing experience.
Thank you, Ava. Any questions for Ava?
I have a quick question.
Oh, okay, you can go.
No, you got it.
All right, I was just gonna ask if like you had previous coding experience, and if so, like which languages? Was it a different environment that you had to learn, or did you have some experience with it?
Yeah, so I have a lot of experience with coding. I mean, this was the first time I actually worked on a project for a long period of time. So before, when I was in 8th grade, I think my mom signed me up for some random coding classes. A bunch of, I think it was just Scratch and everything like that. So now I'm more into the difficult stuff, such as Swift, and I've also been doing a lot of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And I'm learning Java next year in my computer science class.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to know if your aunt has used the app, and has she changed her password in the various accounts she has?
Yeah, I actually just told her about it, and she was really excited, but I haven't published it yet because she lives, I think you have to pay for like $100 for the Apple app development program, but she lives in California, so it's kind of hard to show her, but I can show her on FaceTime when I FaceTime her next time.
Does your app remember the passwords?
That's also what I want to do in the future. I want to, I did this previously, but I want to connect it, I think it's to Google authentication, which I can't do on my school computer because I can't download all of the packages required, but I want to connect it to Google and also to the various accounts, which is what I will do in the future. But yeah, that's something I hope to do.
Thank you, Ava. Congratulations. And we'll move on to